Is you ready, huh? Are you ready?
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jose Arena gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Standing in, Gene Segura, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters. Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And it's in time to get him. But they do play to run on the play.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. From the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle. Rojas over to his left. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Up next will be Nick Williams. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dean is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Philadelphia is on top 2-0. Juan Nicasio gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Williams going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Time now for a glance at the
Not
Marlins
shortstop.
lineup card in this one.
Miguel.
Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think they have to be hoping for more out of Curtis Granderson. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. To his right, Franco. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Standing in now, Juan Nicasio. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Guerrero is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Ready with the 0-2. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. In is Curtis Granderson. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Alfaro leads off second with nobody out. Popped him up. Hoskins over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Batting seventh.
Into the box, Peter O'Brien. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 3-0. So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 3-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, "I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night." Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Ready
now for the Marlins, Austin Dean, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next the pitcher Jose Urena. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. Phillies on top, 3-0. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Dean, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Popped him up. Anderson over to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Franco.
Striding in once again, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up. So striding forward now, Miguel Rojas. He flew out at his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready for another chance? Brian Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Herrera on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher Jorge Alfaro.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Count still at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the pitcher, Juan Nicasio.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Juan Nicasio. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Dean giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw won't get him.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, 1st and 3rd and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Granderson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies leave a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Curtis Granderson. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5. And these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. At the plate, Gabby Guerrero looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Stepping in, Peter O'Brien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down 3-0. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Now here's a drive out to right center field. And this will bang up against the wall.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Sent on the ground out to second, and the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Nick Williams.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Williams. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And another run's across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Into the box, Michael Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Odubel Herrera will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. Guerrero back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Juan Nicasio.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Juan Nicasio, and their runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins 0. Now to the plate, Austin Dean. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hoskins is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
37, Austin.
JT Riddle will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
JT Riddle.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. And that's through for a hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Made a miss on the off-speed
Now
pitch
batting,
that time.
shortstop,
Starlin Castro goes
Miguel.
down for the second out here in the bottom half. Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Well, that's
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner.
Hot shot to first base, and a great play to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Your
Wei-Yin
attention,
Chen
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
now
the
to start
Marlins.
inning number 7.
Number 20, Wei-Yin Chen.
Gene Segura standing in.
Leading
Last
off for
time through
Philadelphia,
was a base hit.
The shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero is after it, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special
batting,
game. That's his
the second
3rd
baseman,
single of the game,
Cesar
D-Row. 3 for
Hernandez.
4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Four runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Chen into the windup. 0-2 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Phillies go down quietly there, but they're in front 4-0. In now, Brian Anderson. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
You know, D-Row, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going. Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready now, Curtis Granderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And this is taken outside for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Called strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, Gabby Guerrero. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. No balls and one strike. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Number 45.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Now in the box, Peter O'Brien. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Victor Arano is called upon to pitch,
Number
really
64.
needing that double play ball.
Victor
Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Count remains at 0-2. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Anderson on third. Alfaro at second. Guerrero is over at first with one away. Segura waits on it.
Wow, talk about frustrating.
Now
Not
batting.
what you want to do
Number
with the
44.
bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box now, Austin Dean. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The next 0-2 is in there, a called strike three. Marlins leave all three. They're on the. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Career numbers against Chen. He's hitless in 6 tries. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
So striding in, JT Realmuto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
For Philadelphia, the left fielder, Nick Williams.
Digging in, Nick Williams. He singled his last time up. Chen's got his target. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Dean over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They lead it 4-0. Neil Walker will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Neil Walker.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
The batter, number 13.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Starlin Castro becomes out number 2 this inning. Line drive to left. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Miami down in order. They're down 4-0. Sergio Romo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Romo, a 36-year-old veteran. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 1-2. Hit to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Andrew McCutchen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Philadelphia, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Granderson going back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Marlene
attention,
Garcia
please.
comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms
Number
that they've run
66.
out there in this one.
Marlins.
Standing in now, Gene
Garcia.
Segura. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Marlins nothing. Jared Eichhoff, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Count even now at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good
Now
pitching
batting,
from these guys in
catcher,
this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Juan Nicasio earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasker.